As the world struggles to contain the new virus, a new speculation from the Chinese scientists who believe it may have originated at a research facility not far from the Wuhan fish market. While they say more research needs to be done to find solid proof, such labs are known to contain disease-ridden animals, including hundreds of bats. Our Kim Hyo-sun with the details.
Amid the continued spread of the COVID-19 virus, there's rising speculation the virus could have originated from a government laboratory in Wuhan, rather than the widely held belief that it emerged from the city's Huanan seafood markets. Citing a report published by Chinese scientists, a Chinese-language newspaper published in Hong Kong, Mingpao, and the British daily The Mirror explained Sunday that the Wuhan Center for Disease Control, or WHCDC, could have spawned the contagion in Hubei province. According to the report penned by Bo Tao-xiao and Lei Xiao of the South China University of Technology, the research lab, which is only 280 meters away from the Huanan seafood market, kept disease-ridden animals, including more than 600 bats. It stated that while it's plausible the virus was leaked from the lab and contaminated initial patients in this epidemic, more solid evidence is required through future study. The report also raised a possibility that the Wuhan Institute of Virology could have leaked the virus while it was carrying out tests involving Chinese horseshoe bats. Against such a backdrop, an article published by the Washington Times late last month is garnering attention as it raised the possibility that the disastrous outbreak could be the accidental result of biological weapons research. This comes as a renowned law professor at Tsinghua University in Beijing, Xu Jianren, is known to be missing after publicly condemning Chinese President Xi Jinping for failing to contain the spread of the virus at an early stage. He even added the condemnation could be the last message of his life. Kim Hyo-sun, Arirang News.
Welcome to the show. I am your host, Travis Sherwood, and this is Truth to a Fault. Brought to you by our sponsors, Wooden Doors. Good for privacy situations in an office, not so good for keeping in gas inside of a chamber. Anyways, so the coronavirus of the Wuhan city or province? Is it province? It's province, right? Anyways, this thing is taking up quite a toll on the population of China. In fact, I think up to date right now, it's roughly around 2,700 infected or 2,700 have died from this. That's quite a bit. I mean, I am impressed. Color me impressed. Anyways, so I'm going to open up the first article here, and it says the Daily Mail, which is a American publication, did coronavirus originate in a Chinese government laboratory? Scientists believe killer disease may have begun in research facility 300 yards away from the Wuhan wet fish market. Now, why is that important? We'll get to that. Isolation and characterization of a bat SARS-like coronavirus that uses ACE2 receptor. This was published in 2002 and 2003 in regards to the studies done on this. And the isolation was probably conceived around 2002, and the characterization of such was 2003. And that's why those 2 years are important. It says here, the acute respiratory syndrome coronavirus was one of the most significant public health events in recent history, an ongoing outbreak of Middle East respiratory syndrome coronavirus. Middle East. And yeah, this again, 2002, 2003. Okay, we'll go to the next article here. The SARS-like cluster of circulating bat coronavirus shows potential for human emergence. Article was released in 2016. 2016. Now, again, do they know something we don't? Well, we know it now, but yeah, it's quite interesting. Anyways, next article, just running through these. Inside the Chinese lab poised to study world's most dangerous pathogens. Maximum Security Biolab is part of plan to build a network of BSL-4 facilities across China. Now, I like the editor's note here. Funny because this article was originally released in February 22nd, 2017. So they went back a few years just to remind people, whoa, hold on. This is not part of the Wuhan coronavirus, but yeah, it is. But they tell us right here, many stories have promoted an unverified theory that the Wuhan lab discussed in this article played a role in the coronavirus outbreak that began in December 2019. Nature knows of no evidence that this is true. Scientists believe that most likely source of the coronavirus to be an animal market. An animal market. Now, hold on. What? An animal market. Killer disease, man. What fish market? 300 yards away. 300 yards away. Fish market. Animal market. Are we getting the picture here? Are we getting the picture? Quite interesting. All right. Last but not least, let's go with the juice of this. All right. Scientists clarify HIV entry into resting CD4 T cells. So you see that little purple blotch on that green little elbow shape speck? Well, that purple part is an indication that there was a protein inserted into this virus through a process probably by CRISPR, which is a gene editing tool, and it looks like they used it to insert an HIV protein into the CD4 T cells of this disease, and this was at the Wuhan Institute of Virology. Now, you know what I think about this, right? Obviously, I'm going to say that this is definitely a laboratory experiment that escaped the lab, and now it's gone fucking AWOL. But I want to hear what you think. So comment in the comments section. Ring that bell if you want to get notified of future videos. And share this video with friends, family, and the like. And yeah, there you go. That's today's video. Yeah, it was a good one. It was a good one. So anyways, I'll let you guys go. Peace out, and I love you.